LTS Crypto. And is it possible to lose money in a bear market? How to waste your money in a bear market. All right. Well, I keep saying we have a gift. We've been given a gift, meaning we have been given another opportunity that we can start building wealth in the bottom of this market. Now, let me take you over here. Let's go over to TradingView. I'll click over here to TradingView, and I'll just show you real quick what I'm talking about, just to set the stage. And if you go over here and you hit, well, my list will come up in a minute. But what you'll see is there's BTC. Let's launch that chart. And if you do like this, that's on the daily. But if you go out here and you put it out on, let's say, the monthly chart, and I click on that right there. Of course, I got stuff in there. Let me get out of that. Okay. If you look, wow, when did I put that in there? I need to adjust that. Just like that. Okay. And I'll add another one. I will add put one right here. And for those that kind of know TA, this is, it's kind of an ugly bull flag. But what I want you to see, it's still, look at my original, I don't know when I drew that, but if you look, just from this TA, it's supposed to be going back up to like 75,000. But when you go down here and look at your oscillators, this is what I'm talking about, the time frame and the gift that we've been given. If you look, every time that this has been oversold, look at my little brush right here. When that thing gets oversold right here, okay, that's one. All right. When it gets oversold right here, that's two. Okay. And now we are oversold right here. This is the Stokes RSI. Okay. There's a very similar pattern over here on the RSI. Right here, it is oversold. On the RSI, it is oversold. All right. Let's go over here. It is oversold. And then it is oversold. All right. What does that mean? All right. I'll just show you. Just so let's just I'll pull this thing up where you can't even see it. Boop. How about that? And then we'll pull this up right here. Don't even see the price. Can you squish it up? Okay, that's squished up. Can't even make it out. And what I want to do here is I want to come over here and I'll find me a vertical line, and I will then, there's one right there. Okay. I think it's actually option B is what it is. We'll do it right there. We'll do it right. Yep. And then we'll do it right here. Boom. And then we'll do it right here. Boop. All right. This is where we are, right? We are at this point in time on the monthly. All right. So I'm going to go back up here, and I will make that my whole thing. Now let's look. Let's just start back. Let's look at that first line. Let's look at the first line. And we spread it out. Spread it out. First line. Had you bought there at $104, would you have made any money? The answer is yes. It would have went to, my little thing right here, it would have went up to right here. This is where you would have sold when that thing jumped up. It would have went up to 11.14. Okay, get that calculation in your head. It goes from actually no, it's actually 26. Let me expand it out a little bit more. And let me quit drawing on everything. Let's hit that right there. Pull this right here. All right. And you go right here. Okay. Right there is where our line is. And 47 cents. Would you have made money on that had you bought Bitcoin at 47 cents and then sold it at $1,000? Yes. Yes, you would. That's a definite yes. All right, let's go to the next one. Right here is $256. You're buying at $256. But oh no, it's going down. It's going down to $219. Oh no, it's going up to $238. Oh no, it's going back down to $238. Are we going to lose our money? Then look, it goes up to, and I'm not even saying we catch the top. We look at that and it's tweezer tops. $14,000. Did you make money? Yes, you made money. All right, here's our next one that we drew. Right here, you're buying in at $3,500. $3,500. All right, and it goes up. Whoop. Did you make money at $3,500 to about $11,000? Did you make money? Yes. Yes, you did. All right, and then of course it would go on, and you would be sad because you sold right here, but you would leave a little bit in there. Okay, you don't sell all of it, but you sell a pretty good portion of it, and then you take the next ride up, right? All right, which brings me to the line here, right here at $22,690. Had you bought at $22,690, oh no, you lost money. You're all the way down to $16,000. Oh no. If history repeats itself and there's a halving coming, it is going to be incredible. All right, y'all understand what I'm saying? We're about to take off. Now, number one, this is not financial advice. Don't do what I say, you'll lose money. But what I'm telling you is there is a way that you will not waste your money in this bear market. What I did, and this is the thing, this is the sad reality, is that every one of you who are listening to my voice, if you have not done this on your own, you're going to mess up. You're going to have to do something stupid. It's got to hurt a little bit. And my suggestion is that you do it when you don't have a lot of money. And that's the beauty of what I was doing, because I was taking all these chances, because if I lost everything, so be it. So be it. We're not going to get kicked out of the house. I don't have a car payment. It's not going to affect me. It's not my retirement that I'm using. All right. So what is the key to not wasting your money in this bear market? All right. Well, let me just first of all tell you that it is possible to utterly lose every single bit of money that you put into it. Let me tell you how I know. When I started it in the mid part of the going into the bull market. I wasn't in the bottom. I got in the hype of everybody's making money. Everybody's making money. Jump in. And it kept going. It kept going. And this was, let me just tell you what happened. Because I'm supposed to be a godly man. Supposed to be. I'm attempting to be a godly man. Okay? And I know we're nobody's perfect, but let me tell you what happened. Because I remember it was one of those moments where I was doing the math and I was doing the calculations, and at one point I caught it. I caught this, the way that I was looking at the total portfolio size. The alts were taking off. Bitcoin was taking off, and I was noticing that my portfolio was doubling every 14 days. And one day, I was, you know how you are. I was on my phone, and I just started doing. And I went and opened the calendar up, and I was going back and forth between the calendar and my calculator. And every 14 days, I would double it from where I was, because that's what I was doing. I thought, if it just keeps on going, if I can just make it to the end of the year, if this thing just keeps going to the end of the year. And it ended up being $32 million. Now, I'm not a millionaire by no means, okay? At the time, I was not a thousandaire either, okay? What I was seeing was the way that it continued, and what happened, it changed the way I was thinking about things. I thought, I got scared a little bit. I thought, maybe I don't need to tell nobody. And I was just thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Okay? And I got scared. And I remember one night I had a dream. and I dreamed that I bought an old cruise ship. I paid like $4 million in the dream for a cruise ship. And I remember what was so neat about it. This is just, you had to know my personality, is that the cruise ship, we were going to have to change the carpet in it. I had gotten a good deal on a cruise ship, like one of them Disney cruise ships, because the carpet was messed up. And I was going to, in my dream, I was looking at it. I thought, well, we got to change this carpet out. And I was thinking, that's how I got such a good deal on this cruise ship. Not a yacht, a cruise ship. See, it affected me. And then that big old crash came. And reality set in. Reality set in that this doesn't last. You can't keep doubling your money over and over again. But the point is that you lose your mind in this stuff. And it's designed to make you lose your mind. The way that the news goes out, the way that things are released, that there's this fervor in this everybody, say, oh, it's going to go forever. It's going to go forever. And then they just keep pushing it. And people get more greedy. There's the fear and greed index. And that thing pegs out in greedy. And everybody is telling their mama about it. And they're telling their grandma about it. And then you got people say, well, I'll give you the money. You invest it, whatever. And they start throwing things in there. They start leveraging. They start using their mortgage payment. Because I'll double it next week. And I'll be able to pay my mortgage and just doing stupid stuff. And you can lose it all. Because when I was in that state of mind, there was two things that came up. There was one, the DeFi was taking off, and DeFi was the new hottest ticket. And I remember I was trying to find the newest, hottest thing coming up so I could get at the bottom so I could 100x my money in the next month. Think about that, 100x my money in the next month. I was losing my mind. And I'll just show you. This right here is one of them. Oh, wait a minute. It's 404 not found. That's right. Blizz.finance. That's one of them. The other one, Frankenstein Finance. They didn't have me kept up the... I still got the tokens. But I was just throwing money that was needlessly... It's gone. It is gone. So you can lose your money. Now, the bear market is, again, a gift. In my view, it is a gift. Because the projects that are left have a more likely chance of succeeding than those who are thrown in at the top of the fervor, of the greed, of everybody, diamond hands, stupid coins with stupid names being put out there, and they just going. Okay. So it goes back to my question. The question is, are you going to waste your money in this bear market? All right. I'm not, because I'm looking for things that are absolutely going to be a good buy, that is going to survive and most likely thrive in the next bull market. All right. Let me tell you just a few mistakes that I made last run, even though it was in a bull run, but also in the bear run. I made the same mistake. One of the major mistakes I made was that I was spread too thin, meaning that every new coin, every new platform, every new wallet, every new whatever it was, I was like, I got to get some of that. And then I would take what I already had in investments, like I would have Ethereum that I had built a bag of Ethereum, and then I would take out of that bag of Ethereum to do some Ethereum projects that were just going to do great. And I lost almost every bit of it. Because when that market fell, those projects stopped working. And that's the thing. Once those projects dry up, they no longer have funds to eat. That's how a lot of times that token is how they are eating, because it's as a continual liquidity being brought into that, because people are buying the token. They're able to then, use their portion of it, that is out that 5% that goes out to the developers. If it dries up, you don't eat. And what do? Do I expect them to keep working on a project for years? I really don't. But the thing is, that's what I'm looking for now, is projects that is working now while their tokens are worth 90% less than they were. Geist token is one of them. Geist finance is one of them. They're keep working. Mouse Home, again, they kept working. And that's the reason why I keep bringing this up. And I have narrowed down my focus, and I'm involved with the teams, and I'm looking at just a few, and I'm talking about, you can get down to 3. If you got 3 good platforms, and you get really good at those 3, you can make really good money with those, because you can kind of sense what's going on with it. And I know there's black swan events, FTX, nobody, who knew? It's crypto. But if you focus and you find good projects in the bear market that's at a heavy discount, and they're still working, and go in the Discord, go in the Telegram, go on the Twitter. And what I've seen a lot of those on Twitter doing is retweeting stuff that has nothing to do with their project. They're just on Twitter with that handle. I'm talking about people on Twitter showing what they're doing in the project. That there's a new release, that there's even letting us know that there's going to be downtime, or there's there's issues coming up, there's a bug. Let us know, because that tells me you're still working on the project, which means that when the market starts coming back, it will be ready. See, that's the thing. If you're not ready when the market comes back, it is almost impossible to pack your bags and get ready to go. It's impossible, because it's so fast-paced, and you have lost whatever base you had, and you've got to rebuild all that. You have to be building in the bear market, and that includes us as investors. We have to be building in the bear market. All right, something I had looked, and again, this is about Geist, and after this, I'll take my cheerleader outfit off and put it back in the closet. But this, I was looking at. I had done the calculation that if it went back to all-time high, how much would I need to buy now in the bear market? And it ended up being it was around 600,000 tokens. No, I'm sorry. I can't remember the exact number, how many tokens it was, but it ended up being at the bear market price, $6,000. So if it went just to the all-time high, if I had $6,000 in that project and it went to the all-time high, I'd have $1 million. And in that calculation, it's very possible that an active group that is still working on their project with a good project, something that is actually giving utility, it will very likely go up. Now, very likely, I don't know, over 90% of projects fail. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. You wouldn't get on an airplane that had a 90% failure rate, but here I am talking about get on this airplane and fly around with all, no, which brings me to one of the things about risk management. Okay, and you'll hear this term risk management. It basically means that you have a systematic, and you figure it out. I mean, there are several people out there. I can tell you what I personally do, but there's a systematic approach about what you are going to put into something, and then you stop. Unless you have things built up. For instance, generally what you do is you build your Bitcoin up, you build your Ethereum up, you build your other blue chip, like, I'm going to stop there. Okay, I'm on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's stop right there. That's not complicated. Bitcoin and Ethereum. You find projects that are smaller. You do your research on it. And if they start approaching the size of Bitcoin and Ethereum, you've got to stop. And you've got to build Bitcoin and Ethereum back up. And then you can go back and start going into these smaller projects. Now, do I do that every time? No. I'm still learning this process. And sometimes the emotions get in the way. And right now I'm sitting pretty. But if the market drops out on one of these small things, I'm going to cry because I'm overbought into certain. I'm overbought in Geist. That's it. I'm overbought in Geist. I'm overbought in Mouse Hunt. Okay. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not even going to tell you because y'all will think I'm an idiot. Okay, I'll tell you. I have more mouse hunt and Geist than I do Ethereum. There, I said it. All right. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I've just had so much fun, and Anyway, don't do that. You need to be using proper risk management. You do, because it's all fun and games when the market is going up, but as soon as there is a crash, you will be crying. All right. The which I had kind of covered earlier is that don't sell your ETH to buy into something because you decided later on to switch to something else. Don't start swapping. Once you invest in something like Ethereum or Bitcoin, it stays until let me take you back, till you get to, like in the case of right here, till you start getting up here, right there, or right there. You don't start selling any of it till it gets up there. And again, look what's happening here. There's a reason why this is called overbought. That's overbought. Okay? It's overbought. It's overbought. You see that? Overbought. Okay, overbought. Okay. How did I do that? Anyway. Anyway, that's weird. Okay. Made it worse. I'm going to go over here and hit. Boop. All right. Same thing with the RSI. When you go in here with the RSI and you look, overbought, overbought, overbought. And when you look, that's when you are getting out. When these oscillators are telling you it's overbought. It's called overbought for a reason. Too much has been bought. That's the only time you sell anything. Okay? Now, the other mistake I made, bull or bear market, is getting into a coin or into a platform without doing proper research. Proper research. Not just listen to what someone says on YouTube. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but sometimes they pay people on YouTube to say good things about projects. Now you're supposed to disclose that, but sometimes you've got your investment in it and you want to say, hey, this is a fantastic, like guys, why do I keep bringing it up? I've got coin in it. You can't help but talk about it. Okay, but I disclose I have the token. Do your own research. It's not just a quaint term. Go look at the coin. Go look at the team. Go look at the page. Actually interact with the project. Actually use the product. Open the wallet up. If it's a wallet, open the wallet. Try it. Trade. Go. Do some swaps and see how it acts. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, this. And sometimes you're like, oh, this is horrible. Sometimes you're like, this is pretty good except for X, Y, and Z. And then you go on the Discord and you say, hey, this is good except for X, Y, and Z. And they say, oh, yeah, we're working on that. And that, man, bells go off like, yes, they got it. They're listening. They're working on it. They already know what's going on. A project that's active and building in a bear market is a gift. It's a gift. All right. And so you need to do proper research. Actually, you can start doing tests. You know what I'm saying? You can start testing, and you just in your mind. And this comes, I guess, with just getting in there and messing with stuff. But say if this is down, if the site's down more than once a month, okay, there's a problem. If it takes them more than a day to get back with comments, if there's less than 30 transactions a day when you look at the wallet address or the transmission on the blockchain, do some tests. Look at it. Look at others that are similar to it, that are similarly priced, similarly ranked in market cap. All right. And then, which this is sad to say, but I go to Twitter and start asking questions. And Twitter is, find you some trusted people on Twitter and ignore the rest. Just ignore the rest. Because I'm seeing stuff that and you want to get in there and just say, I wanted to say today, you're ignorant to somebody, but I didn't, because I'd just be adding to the problem. But there are some, and I'm probably got some ignorant views too, But where I'm trying to be different is if I say something ignorant, you tell me and I try to correct it. I do the research and try to figure it out. Okay, so you don't want to keep saying ignorant stuff over and over again just because you're a fanboy. All right. But don't try to be 100xing your portfolio in a month. It's dangerous. You'll get into leverage. You will start going into projects that are just dirt cheap, and you're like, why are they dirt cheap? It just lost 98% of its value in 2 days. Why? It might be because it's going down. Okay, it might be a real reason why it's actually going down. All right, but my goal, and I'm not a financial advisor, but my goal is to make the most of this bear market, to learn as much as I can, to impart as much knowledge as I can, to help as many people as I can, to also do well when the bull market comes up. That is my goal, not to waste this time. Okay, I'm waking up every day and I'm looking, and I've got a day job. I'm a minister, and I don't stand at the office looking at crypto stuff. I actually do Bible work when I'm there. Okay, but I'm waking up early, I'm staying up late, and I'm looking at this information because I don't want to waste this precious bear market. It is precious if you can just make the most of it. All right, I want to try to pull as many people as I can into a higher income bracket. Okay, that's my goal, including myself. And hold on, I'll tell you. Okay, and this right here. I wasn't entirely honest with talking about don't have a car payment, don't buy anything. This was my Christmas present. Okay, I'm restoring a 2001 BMW 5 Series, and of course the radio is messed up. This has got Bluetooth. All right, but let me tell you what I'm doing. You say, well, you're not really true crypto. You're supposed to put that into Bitcoin or something. That's true. What I was going to do is put an entire system in this car. Okay, I've got vintage subs. I got W6 gel audio W6, the originals that need reconing. I've got a Rockford Fosgate vintage amp that also I am restoring, and that's not really vintage, but it looks vintage. Okay, for that year, and I'll go through and do a triple system with the tweets, the mid-range, and the 5 1/4 in the door. All right, replacing the rear deck with the subs. Talking about $4,000 maybe. I'm waiting till the bull market. Okay, I'm waiting till the bull market. So hypocrite, absolutely. Okay, I'm not 100% hypocrite, absolutely. Okay, but excited about that. At least get my radio in, and right now it's up on blocks because I changed the clutch and had to take the transmission off, and then also did all the seals on the motor. Long story short, it has nothing to do with crypto. All the big stuff, I'm waiting for the bull market. Let me ask y'all, if y'all have any kind of things I'm missing about the bear market, things that you may have missed that you're like, I wish I had done this last time, put them in the comments below. Let me know. Ask you questions, make your comments. Thank you to those who are subscribing. I said I don't care, but man, it's exciting seeing a new subscriber every day. That's exciting. Hit the like button if you like it. If you don't, yeah, I guess you don't hit the like. Don't hit the dislike button. Just hit the like button and then say something like, "You'll do better next time," and then clap. Okay, and I will. I'll do better next time. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I will see you all in the next video. I'm LTS Crypto. Stay safe out there. Bye.